Hi, this is Kara from Darling Vulgarity. Today we're going to talk about the 2014 Twee aesthetic, and I am so excited to revisit this time period because this style was my go-to 10 years ago in 2014. I feel like a lot of the influencers talking about it really love the aesthetic, but they were a little too young at the time to really dress the way they wanted to dress. And I wasn't. I was a full-grown adult. I was shopping at ModCloth all the time. So this is gonna be a fun one. Let's go. So this first dress I'm wearing, I feel like really nails the 60s mod look that is the inspiration for Twee. I've got it paired with some black tights and some flats. Always tights and flats. Usually black tights, but you are only limited by the colors of the rainbow. The round-toed ballet flats were the absolute standard for shoes. You're gonna see a lot of mini dresses in this aesthetic, a lot of scarves, a lot of cardigans. When you start diving into this look, you start noticing there are very few opportunities for cleavage. Most of the shirts have some kind of high or interesting neckline, or you have a scarf on. You know how it's a French girl rule of fashion that you only show like one asset at a time? This aesthetic definitely chooses to emphasize the legs over the chest. You won't even see that many V-neck lines in this look. There's a lot of interesting necklines, lots of Peter Pan collars, lots of scarves, turtlenecks work. So pretty much up here, you're gonna stay covered, but you are almost always going to be showing off your legs, either in a mini skirt or a short dress or a pair of skinny jeans. So with this outfit, I've got my Peter Pan collar button-up shirt. This is the Claire cardigan by J. Crew, which I don't think they make anymore, but the Claire cardigan by J. Crew and the Charter School cardigan by ModCloth were the cardigans to have. I think I had one in every color of either one or the other. You pretty much layer them over top of everything. One of the really nice things about the Twee aesthetic is that it's very office friendly. Even though the skirt is short, I'm still pairing it with tights. I'm pairing it with definitely like the more modest neckline. I've got the belt over top as a little accessory. This little plaid skirt actually came from the thrift store. Top is ModCloth by Guinea Sacks. And I'm just really happy with this outfit. I think it's a really cute look. Everything in this aesthetic is so cute. The queen of all of it back in 2014 was really Zooey Deschanel. The TV show, The New Girl, if you want any inspiration for this look, just go back and watch reruns of the TV show. I would say go to season 3 and 4, especially. Season 3, I feel like is where most shows peak. All of her outfits throughout the entire series are so adorable. That show was really the source of most of my fashion inspiration during this time period. Some of the other sources of inspiration that I remember turning to for this style were Jenny Lewis. I was and am still a huge Jenny Lewis fan. But even if you don't like her music, she really had this style down pat. And this was like the heyday for fashion bloggers, just like normal, everyday women in their 20s and 30s like I was, who were starting blogs and getting really famous. I think A Beautiful Mess got really popular around this time. The blogger that I think really nails this look, and I think she started blogging in 2014. Her handle is Blue Avenue, BLEU, and her name is Leandra. I don't know her personally. I've just been following her for a while. And she has a YouTube channel as well, so actually I will tag her in this video so she knows that I mentioned her. The YouTube channel is more brand reviews and unboxings, but her blog is very much a style and fashion blog. So you can go right back to the entries from 2014, 2015, 2016. 90% of the things that she is wearing are from ModCloth. She lists where all of it came from. I'm telling you, all we did back in the day was shop at ModCloth. It was not the fast fashion nylon and polyester trash that it is now. It was like actually a good company. They were one of the first size inclusive companies. They were owned by this really cute young couple from Pittsburgh. Once they sold them, it kind of all just went downhill. You can still pick up old ModCloth pieces on like Poshmark and stuff. You know, looking back at all the fashion, I've definitely been hunting secondhand. I might be inspired to add some new pieces to my wardrobe or add some old pieces back into my wardrobe that I got rid of like an idiot because they were out of style, and now it's back in again. Never get rid of anything you love. It doesn't matter if it's in style today, it'll be in style tomorrow. So the outfit I have on now is another mini dress with a cardigan and black tights. I've got the scarf that I added, and instead of the flats, I put on a pair of cowboy boots because I thought they looked nice with this sort of rust colored dress. But you can see they're still flats. And I really love the color scheme on this one. It's fall right now as I record this, and this feels very fall to me. I really feel like this is the perfect fall, maybe also winter aesthetic. This dress and the last one I had on, the rust colored one with the floral pattern, my friend in Austin made these. I am so in awe of people that can sew. I hope to one day be able to do it myself. I also think that adds to the sweetness of this whole aesthetic because my sweet friend in Austin handmade these dresses that I'm wearing for this video. So for this look, again, I've got the high neckline, I've got a turtleneck on, underneath a fit and flare sweetheart neckline, floral dress, little bow belt over top, back to the black tights, back to the flats. This whole aesthetic for me really feels like low effort, big payoff. It's versatile in that you could wear this to the grocery store as easily as you could wear it to work, as easily as you could wear it to a little date night. And it's versatile when it comes to weather because you're layering so many pieces. It's fall. I'm wearing tights and a turtleneck underneath of this dress. If it were summer, I could take them off and just wear the dress. Maybe throw a cardigan over top for when it gets a little chilly. In the winter time, you can do wool tights and put a heavier layer over top. The layering for this look is easy. It's appropriate for a lot of situations. It's very vintage inspired, so it has personality. It's not dull. In revisiting this look and going through old ModCloth style gallery screenshots, I really did fall back in love with it because it looks good on everybody. It's easy to do, and you don't need to spend a fortune on it. This last outfit I have on was just to show you that it doesn't have to be a skirt. You can also do pants with this look. So I'm wearing a pair of skinny jeans. That being said, I part with most of my millennial counterparts in the skinny jeans department because I want them to go away and never come back. The low slung skinny jean looks good on like one type of body. I am not a fan because that type of body is not the type that I have. I'm wearing them in this outfit for authenticity's sake, but just know you will never again see me in a pair of skinny jeans. I hate them. This top, however, I am absolutely obsessed with. This is another thrift store find, and I absolutely love this high ruffle neck. It's got some like cute pin tucking down the chest. And again, we're showing off the legs with this outfit. Even though it's not a mini skirt, the skinny jeans are still accentuating the legs, whereas the top part you keep pretty covered up. I've got it on with my ballet flats and a belt to, of course, keep the low slung skinny jeans from just falling off. But yeah, I don't hate this outfit. If I was going to do it and actually wear it out, I would just replace the jeans. I would put on a pair of mid-rise straight legs or, you know, some boyfriend jeans. Nothing too baggy, but the skinny jean just doesn't even have a place in my wardrobe anymore. To all of you out there who still like it or who are discovering it anew, more power to you. It's not for me. As someone who was an actual adult buying my own clothes when this look was popular, I wanted to give you a few parting words. Number one, nobody called it Twee. Granted, in 2014, we didn't really name aesthetics that much. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't called anything. If you wore Twee in 2014, people might call you artsy or quirky, but there really was no name for this look, or at least we didn't call it by anything. Number two, it was a wonderful time. The Obamas were in office. So many good TV shows were on television. And this look, You did not have to drop money like you do now to achieve this. For $50 or $60, you could have a really cute dress. And it was always something that was really unique and special. Something very vintage inspired, something you couldn't get anywhere else. Wait for a sale, buy your charter school cardigans from ModCloth, buy your Claire cardigans from J. Crew. Tights cost nothing. And you need like one pair of ballet flats, like a pair of black ballet flats, and you were ready to go. It was a simpler time. Also, different looks didn't come and go in the blink of an eye. You know, this was a look for a long time. So I also mentioned earlier the ModCloth style gallery and using old screenshots of that as some of my inspiration for this video. The ModCloth style gallery was so much fun to peruse, and you could just shop outfits that you saw on other real people. It wasn't pre-social media, but it was kind of pre-social media being used in this way. I remember that being the first time that I started following certain content creators, and I didn't call them content creators then. Regular women like me wearing fashion and me being excited to see the next thing that they were going to post, and me actually shopping the things that they wore, which like now is something I do all the time, but that wasn't the norm then. It was its own cool thing. I don't know when the style gallery met its demise, but you can still find screenshots. The screenshots give you a little taste of what it was, and I definitely got a little nostalgic looking at those screenshots. If you are someone who wants to commit to this look, to the Twee aesthetic, there are so many cute dresses out there that you can buy. But if you're somebody who just kind of wants to dip your toes and see if you like it, see if you would wear it more than once, here are the key parts of the outfit that I would buy. Every piece of this outfit you will be able to reuse for something else. So to me, it's about making your money go a little further. Number one, get a cardigan. Nothing baggy. The baggy cardigans, the cropped cardigans are all really popular right now. Just get a fitted cardigan, like the ones I was wearing in this video. And I would go with a basic color that's gonna get a lot of mileage. Number two, buy a shirt with a Peter Pan collar, or buy a scarf. Hunt around, see what you like, see what you can find at the thrift store. Buy something that you will wear with other outfits aside from this one. Number three, buy a skater skirt. Skater skirts are so flattering, and I don't know when or why they became not stylish anymore, but I am very glad to hear that this aesthetic is bringing them back. If you want a gothier skater skirt, there's a few at Vixen. Selkie's fall collection has some really cute plaid ones. Retrolicious, the basic ones are about $40. Or again, see what you can find at the thrift store. Number four, get a pair of black tights. Number five, grab a pair of ballet flats. Again, you will repurpose these items. Combine it, wear it out one day, wear it to work, see how you feel. In my opinion, this aesthetic looks nice on a lot of people. Any body type, you can use any color scheme to go with it that complements you. It is a look that you can do very affordably, and even though it's easy, it looks very put together. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe my video. I'm trying to grow, and I will see you next time.